I've already done one on Ryuji, which I threw out there in the comments, but I'm happy to do Ann. I will say I do have some controversial opinions on her. Positive, but controversial. And of course the trigger warning for essay and grape that naturally goes with what Ann unfortunately suffered through. Now I love Ann, and part of this is because I'm a 90s kid, and her characterization is just really refreshing compared to the first, female rep characters that I saw growing up. There was a lot of just male archetypes put in a female body, and they thought that was enough. They didn't combine strength and femininity like you see with Ann. She's a model, she embraces her appearance, but it doesn't take away from her strength. Those two things don't negate each other. They're allowed to coexist in one person. And I always love seeing that. It never gets old to me. But I know that a strong point of contention with Ann is her outfit. And I like it, and that's the controversial opinion. I do think that it wasn't presented well, and that it's not necessarily canon the way that I choose to perceive it, because they didn't put in the work. But the way I choose to perceive it is something that makes me like her outfit. I'm using chibi versions to make the clock app less mad, but looking at this outfit, it's still covering most of her skin, which is what she seems to be most comfortable doing. She does have a bit of a v-neck going on with her regular outfit, which I'll show you. It doesn't show as much in the chibi part because of the way everything's poofy, but in canon, it's you can see a bit of the décolletage, as they call it in fashion. A phrase I'm sure I've butchered. But one of the reasons I really like this outfit for her as one of the Phantom Thieves is because it's part of the embracing your true self. Because despite what she went through with what her friend experienced, dressing like this is not an invitation. And having undergone various kinds of trauma myself, one of the things that's always been important to me is not to let the trauma decide what I do in my life. And it's a long journey, it's not easy, but I think it's a beautiful and wonderful thing for her to be able to dress how she wants and know that what she's wearing does not equate to consent or her being on the market. It's not something like she has to dress a certain way so that she's not presenting herself as someone available to be touched. It's not the same thing. I'm Ace, maybe you know it, maybe you don't, but this whole outfit and the way that I perceive it reminds me of this Ace model, where she looks beautiful. She is wearing things that are made to appeal to others, but it does not mean she's interested.